Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. The goal of my YouTube channel is to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative and fun, so you can make it as part of your daily routine. Home cooking is really important in the 21st century because through home cooking, you're able to eat exactly what you like instead of relying on the food manufacturer. Without any questions, the convenience of fast and processed food is unparalleled. And food companies continue to research in how to make them taste as good as possible to us. However, their interest is not in our health. Rather, they are interested in our palate. Because they want to sell as much as possible, and profit is their primary motive. Lulu, like many parents, she is very concerned about the diet of her daughter. She wants her daughter to eat healthier rather than eating fast and processed food. But that is a really difficult task because she could not get her daughter to become interested in home cooking for a long time, until she developed a strategy which is based on flavor chasing. And in this video, I would like to tell you the story about how Lulu get her daughter Jasmine to become interested in home cooking. Lulu's daughter Jasmine loves chili, and this video demonstrates how Lulu used chili as a way to reach her daughter. Lulu cooked the chili in her 14-inch Cucina stainless steel wok. She started out with 3 cups of chopped onion. Lulu has been making her chili in the wok for quite some time. She told me that the wok is probably the best cooking utensil for making chili. She used to make her chili in a skillet, but she found that the wok worked much better because when she sauteed her onions, there's far more room for her to stir them. Until very recently, Jasmine is kind of neutral about chili. However, now she really enjoys chili. In fact, she started to make the chili herself. And this is mainly because she loved the flavor of the chili that she makes. Lulu told me that the saying, "you love flavor first before you love food," is absolutely correct. Because when Jasmine started to cook the chili exactly the way how she liked it, she would not want anybody else to cook for her. And the first step in cooking this chili is to stir fry the onion for about 2 to 3 minutes until the onion is soft. As you can see here, the wok is great for this purpose. It makes it much easier to stir the onion than when you cook it in a skillet. And Lulu told me that it turned out that the texture of the onion is very important. When Jasmine cooked the onion, she would cook it less than what Lulu does, because Lulu liked the onion to be softer, whereas Jasmine liked the onion a little bit more crisp. And this is an example of flavor chasing because the texture of the onion is part of the flavor of the chili. This chili is very simple, and Lulu intentionally make it as simple as possible, so Jasmine can cook it without any problem. Consequently, she can focus on the flavor of the dish. The ability for Jasmine to cook this dish turned out to be really important, because for quite some time, Jasmine used to eat out a lot. She would eat out with her friends, and they eat a lot of fast and processed food. Lulu understands if she could not interest Jasmine in home cooking, it's quite likely she will consume mostly fast and processed food. The end result is that she will stay away from healthy eating. So the question is that how can she get Jasmine to become interested in home cooking and to cook food with whole ingredients? The next step in cooking this chili is to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. This is followed by 1 can of tomato sauce. Even though a lot of chili dishes recommend meat, such as pork or beef, Lulu decided to hold them back. As you want to demonstrate to Jasmine is that you can cook flavorful dishes without the addition of meat, and this chili is a good example. The next part of this dish is to add 1 can of kidney bean. Lulu wants to demonstrate to Jasmine how simple to cook a dish that normally most people would think they can only get it in the restaurant. She turned this task over to Jasmine when they first cooked this dish together. She told Jasmine to try add the amount of chili powder that she thinks it might taste good. And then she had Jasmine taste the dish, and this is an integral part of flavor chasing. Jasmine said the dish tastes pretty good, but she said it's not as savory as she expected. So Lulu recommended Jasmine to add some basic seasoning mix. I put this seasoning mix together to enhance the umami flavor of the natural ingredients. This will make the dish more savory. When Jasmine and Lulu first cooked this dish together, Jasmine took charge in tasting the dish and decide whether this is how she likes it. And Jasmine really enjoyed the process. She felt that now she can adjust the dish exactly how she liked it, and so she decided that she would like to add more chili powder. This turned out to be a great introduction to Jasmine in how create the flavor that she enjoyed in home cooking, and how home cooking gives her the ability to tailor the dish exactly to the flavor that she likes. This opened up an entirely new world for Jasmine because in the past she just ate whatever that was presented to her. And now she realized that she can change the flavor of a dish specifically to her preference. A flavor turned out to be is an important part of how we like food. A flavor gives us pleasure, and when we enjoy the flavor, we want to repeat it again. A fast and processed food company each year spends billions of dollars in research to create the flavor that they think the general public would like. And they discovered the primal flavor instinct in humans is fat, sugar, and salt. It is completely normal that the food company will try to manufacture food that will please our palate. Unfortunately, too much fat, sugar, and salt in our diet is detrimental to us. Jasmine enjoyed the process of flavor chasing. She continued to taste test the dish and adjust the flavor accordingly. Flavor chasing is the most important aspect of my fast cooking system. In fact, all the other 3 aspects, which is advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, are all designed to achieve the goal of the best flavor you can find. And flavor chasing is the process to constantly using these 3 attributes to cook the dish that a person like. This dish is a great dish for Jasmine to experiment flavor chasing because you can cook this dish for a long time without worrying about it being overcooked. This allows Jasmine to continue to carry out taste testing and make fine adjustments to the dish. For me personally, flavor chasing is very important because through flavor chasing, I am able to create dishes of the flavor exactly how I like it. I continue to improve the flavor of my dish, and each time when I cook, I find new ways to make it taste better. Lulu told me that is exactly what happened to her and Jasmine. Now they can cook a chili better than anybody else can cook for them. Because they know exactly how they like it. And furthermore, they continue to improve and make the flavor even better each time when they cook. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect. I know eventually Lulu said they're going to make the most perfect chili. Lulu considered that the wok is ideal for cooking chili because it is easy for them to stir the content, so it is quicker for the chili to cook down to the consistency that they want. And with the fast cooking system, Jasmine discovered cooking is actually a lot of fun. Lulu told me that both she and Jasmine like the chili thicker than they normally would get in a restaurant. Here is another example that you have full control of how you like the dish to turn out. And it is through this type of approach that one can make home cooking sustainable. And with only about 10 minutes that is required to cook this dish, it is completely feasible for Lulu and Jasmine to do home cooking without affecting other aspects of their life. Lulu told me that this experience entirely changed Jasmine's view toward home cooking because she now come to the realization that home cooking is the best approach to create that food she loved and enjoyed. The reason I post a video each day because I want to demonstrate the feasibility of home cooking, particularly in using my fast cooking system. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.